Are we live? Hello, friends. I'm using my new toy, my clapperboard. Take one. The only take. It's the only one we need. It's live at the Loom. Here we are. How the heck are you, all you beautiful people? Welcome, 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 welcome. Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, everyone. It is, we are here today. Ooh, it's a good one, though. Let me just say, it's, we have sunshine. We had snow earlier in the week. We had like 7 inches. Lake effect. 2 words, lake effect. We had like 7 inches of snow in a not quite a 48-hour period. So we shoveled, scraped some cars, did all that stuff. And then it's going to be, 50s, 60s today and tomorrow. So now we have the big melt. That's what's happening here, but it's beautiful right now. It's blue sky, gorgeous. Everyone, please give a hello and warm welcome to the gatekeeper, Lori. Dun, da, da, da. She is holding down the fort, trying to keep me in line, which, as we know, is an ongoing challenge. Pretty much. So I like Carrie says, hello, Sister Lori. That's awesome. So tell me how you are. How has your week been? What is happening in your corner of the world? Carol says that, Carol says 72 today, 80 this weekend, and it was 8 degrees 2 days ago. Okay, the serious weather swings that Carrie has, sorry, Carol. Names are hard when a camera's on. It's crazy. By the way, just as a note of record, because I think she'd appreciate this, Brittany was in first. 8:42. 8 foot. Yes, that is, what is that? That is 48 minutes before we start. Is that right? Yes, 48 minutes before we start. Brittany was here. Now, keep in mind that just a minute later, Anne chimed in. Okay, your enthusiasm, friends, just warms my heart to no end. That is just, I am so humbled and tickled that you guys are, so excited to be here, because I'm excited to be here right there along with you. Hello, Jennifer Fowler is here. Gemma is here. Like I mentioned, Carol is here. She says, I was in the car and backing down the driveway when boom, it hit me. It's Thursday. Pull back in and here I am. Okay, to be like a little fly on the wall and watch you go through that motion, honestly, I'd be like, that's my person. That would be exactly what I would do. That sounds exactly like me, Carol. Oh, okay, I know what day it is. Let me try this again. I appreciate that about you, Carol. Yes. Hello, Donna Cunningham is here. I love that. Did I say hi to Gemma? Gemma is on. Woohoo! Let's see. Oh, Rhonda is on. I love that. She says, happy Thursday morning. Just getting my Inkle Loom warped up for Christmas projects. Aw. All my looms are empty. Have been for too long. Itching to get them warped. Ooh, Rhonda, let's go. What are your Christmas projects? Share in the comments so we can all celebrate with you. Hello, Ruth and Christy Lofton and Diana Smith. Look at the crowd. Carrie is on. Woohoo! She says, it's blowing in a gale here. A lot of my olives have been blown off the trees. Oh no, save the olives. I've never met an olive I didn't like. So that's, now, Carrie and I have talked about this, and she's told me that when they come straight off the tree, you can't eat them. Really, it's not, you have to do things to them first, but yeah. Hello, Connie Peterson. Connie is on, and so is Lori. Lori says, woohoo, I'm here today. It is a party because Lori Klein is on. Hello, Ernie DeVries. Ernie DeVries won the calendar from our 2-year anniversary of our Acting Creative Community. Friends, come on. Okay, you may or may not know this, but we have a Facebook group, and the Facebook group just turned 2 years old. 2 already. Friends, Monday was the day we celebrated. It was so fun because I had asked for a different kind of thoughts on the group and experiences and favorite projects. And I had little prompts for everybody. And it was so fun to hear everyone's comments, especially the ones where everyone was like, I told Chris we have to have an ongoing Facebook group. And Chris just said, no, no, no. Until finally, Chris said, okay, let's discuss. And then the Acting Creative Community was born. Yes, to all of you, you were right. You were right. I have no problem saying that, friends. I am wrong all the damn time. So on occasion when, someone else is like, Chris, didn't we mention we should have an ongoing Facebook group? Yes, friends. And you were right. How amazing. That is awesome. So Ernie DeVries gets a calendar because that was part of the giveaway for the celebration. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Sue Ann Sullivan is here. Love that. Love that. Trish. Oh, hi, Trish. Oh, Trish and I just chatted. So nice that she's here. So she's hoping to try card weaving after Christmas. I'm going to try them on an Inco Loom, but after all those comments, I might have to reconsider. There's a little side conversation about Inco Looms and card weaving, it seems. Ah, Sam is here. Sam, you're never late, darling. Whenever you get here, you're good. What is it? We started 6 minutes ago. Sherry Jans, see, you guys, look at this. Sherry Jans is here. Good morning, Chris's Warped Weavers. We're all a little bit warped. I think that's part of the requirement to be here. That's for sure. Lori says, I ran for the computer store to get here on time. I power walked. Can you imagine? Lori's like 5'0" and she weighs like 90 pounds. Can you imagine like power walking to get to? I gotta get to live at the Loom. I totally can see it. We love her enthusiasm. She's committed. She's like, nope. I have gatekeeping duties. Here I come, friends. Hello, Alex Madison. See? Carrie's like, we persuaded the birth of the wonderful community. You did. I will absolutely give you all the credit. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Okay, friends. Oh, nice. Thank you for the reminder. Please hit like and subscribe to show Chris some November weaving love. Okay, weaving this time of year is busy, right? We're all November, December, I feel like it's just like a downhill slide to the new year. But I feel like it's like the precursor to the really like meaty winter weaving. Like winter feels like the season for weaving. At least that seems that way to me. How is it for you? I can understand, like, if you're a teacher, maybe summer is when you do the weaving. But I feel like just because it's cold and weaving seems like more of a cold weather craft, winter weaving is coming. I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me know. What's your 2 cents then? Brittany says at least Lori didn't have to swim this week. Connie says, I need someone to design a t-shirt. Oh, I cleaned up my drawers and actually have room for another logo t-shirt. Ooh. Don't tease, girl. Christy Lofton, I'm feeling more like an undulating twill today, not warped. Oh, I like it. Instead of a warped weaver, an undulating twill. It doesn't quite roll off the tongue like warped weaver, undulating twill weaver. There's a little more to it, but I like that. I like that we can measure our personality in weaving patterns. Why not? Why not, friends? We're not pretending to be normal over here. This is not, nope. Pick a pattern. How do you feel? I like it. Sue Ann says, Christmas projects. Right now, I'm crocheting little, I never know how to say this, amigurumi, Swedish Dala horse ornaments for the grandkids. On the loom today, threading, slaying, and hopefully starting to weave Christmas towels. Ooh, lovely. I love that grocery list of projects. That's awesome. Sam says we're up to 629 members in the Acting Creative Community. That's incredible. Ooh, Sherry Jansen. I did an event that was all artists this past weekend. Congratulations. I sold 25 out of 26 towels. All 8 of my scarves, table runners, placemats, and a rug. So shocked and super inspired. Sherry Jansen, you do beautiful work, my friend. I am not surprised at all. I am not surprised at all. No. I'm living dangerously over here, friends. I know last week I was like, one day I'm going to tip right over, but haven't fixed it yet. Sherry Jansen, congratulations, my friend. You're a rock star, and we're so happy for you. May you sell all the things all the time. Absolutely. Yeah. Ruth says, I have all the birthdays in my family from November to February. 4 kids, hubs, and me. I'm so broke during the holiday birthday season. I can understand that. Our family all has birthdays in, well, almost. It's like 80% of the family has birthdays in July and August. So it's always like this, like Christmas halfway through the year. I get it, Ruth. That would be hard to pilot on to all of the Christmas stuff too. That would be hard. Yes, that would be challenging. I know. Yay, Sherry. Exactly. We love that. I know. Look at all the congratulations for Sherry. She's a rock star. We love that. Brittany says, I'm going to Florida for the winter and I'm trying to figure out how to transport everything. Yeah. Are you flying or driving, Brittany? And where in Florida will you be? You know, my folks do the snowbird thing, and I am planning to go down to see them. So if you're anywhere near, they're in kind of on the Gulf side, like Sarasota-ish. See, maybe there's a meetup. Hello, Laura Miser. Laura Miser's here, friends. Love that. Love that. Okay. Alex says, I want to add tablet weaving and bobbin lace. Ooh, Carrie, aren't you the one who does bobbin lace? Maybe we can find a beginning tablet video with directions. Love that. Yes, please. Ruth says, I'm nearly done with developing a honeybee design for dish towels for my parents' Christmas. They're beekeepers. Oh, sweet. Oh, Ruth, I love that. What a sweet idea. A honeybee design. I feel like this goes back to, is Sam still on? Sam did like animals and plants, and there's a whole run of cool little things she was weaving into her fabric. I feel like that fits right in that theme. Connie is taking on, sorry. Reading is hard. I'm tying on a Christmas project onto the back beam of Kelda. I'm going through the heddles on Bert Marie. Nice. This sounds like a day of getting your head down and putting your head down and getting it done. Ooh, Anne says, I've tried bobbin lace. My mom is a lace tutor. I love that you call her your mom. Okay. Those Europeans are so cool. You guys, my mom. That's fantastic. I love that. Love, love, love. Okay. Brittany says, I'm driving. We go to Melbourne. Oh, I don't know where that is. That may not bode well for us smashing into each other, darling. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Oh, Cindy says another grandbaby on the way. Number 5. Wow. Thinking of weaving a blanket instead of sewing a quilt. Ooh. Blanket weaving. Yes, please. Oh. Lori's asking for a pattern with crescent moons. Ooh. That sounds beautiful. Yes, please. I like that. Carol, I dream of snowbirding? Is it snowboarding? About mid-January while plowing snow off country roads for the billionth time. Yeah, I don't know that I could live where you are, darling. Oh, hello, Treetop Maureen. I love that. My main craft is bobbin lace until I started weaving. Yes, yeah. You know what? Here's good news. You're welcome to have as many crafts as you want here. That's for sure. We're mostly going to talk about weaving, but whatever floats your boat, darling. That's this is an equal opportunity crafting space. Weaving will be the focus, but whatever. That's Gary says, yes, I do bobbin lace. Unfortunately, all the YouTubes that I used are in Spanish. Ah, that would be a challenge then. That would be yeah. Sam talks about how she bought the patterns from various online sites and books. Oh, that's all right. We're going to give you all the credit just to save Sam. Yes. Okay, friends. Cape Canaveral. Is that like really central, Brittany? Okay. 2 hours north and east of Sarasota. Is that where it is? Okay, 2 hours. Oh, that might still work. We'll discuss, Brittany. We'll discuss. That would be awesome. Gemma says Europeans are master crafters. Yeah, I believe it. My neighbor upstairs is a knitter crocheter extraordinaire. Fantastic. I love that. What is this? Alex says, I bet the rising star on a vid by Chris, and it boosts her vid being offered to people. Then you get a report on how your rising star affected her algorithm. Wait, what is that, honey? What's the rising star? Oh, is that like a feature? Is that what you mean, Alex? That'd be cool. YouTube has some really fun things that you can do. You can do like the little hype thing. Is that what you mean, Alex? You can like hype a video, which is very fun. That's there's all kinds of things. Okay, friends. We have lots to talk about today. While I'm jabbering on, tell me about your projects in the comments. Make sure that you're filling us in. We don't want to miss a thing. Tell us all of the stuff. Liz, wait, it's Thursday? We're here, girlfriend. Yes. Connie says, I gave my ear doctor a mug rug and he points to it every time I visit. I love that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alex. Yes. Hype by hitting the star. There's a little hype feature, which is kind of fun. Alex, can you do it when it's running live or do you have to wait? Does it have to be a recorded video? Let me know. That's a good thing to share. Thank you, my friend. I love that. Okay. First of all, let's back up 1 week. Back up with me 1 week. 1 week. We had just released the October Weave Along Gallery Show. Friends, if you have not checked out the gallery show, pull it up, play it a couple times. It's amazing. This October Weave Along was really something special. And hats off to everyone who did some lace, who was like, lace, I can get behind that. Fantastic. Great job, everyone. So be sure to check out the October Weave Along Gallery Show. Pardon me if you have not done so already. Next, let's talk about some things that happened this week. Ooh, we had good stuff happening this week. First of all, let me put, let's see, where do I want to start? Oh, wait, I got to change something. Hold, please. Can I type and actually, this is a test of my multitasking skills. I'm not a good multitasker. I'm really, really not, but I think I got it. Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. So friends, we are assembling the partners for our partner program. It's an affiliate program. If you aren't familiar with that term or that phrase, it refers to a way that I can invite all of you, my favorite cheerleaders, to be official cheerleaders. And we are getting everyone together to get ready for the Dress Your Loom course that we're going to do in January. And the idea is that as a partner, then I'll give you everything you need and you share all the good news to friends, family, fiber lovers. And then when someone registers for the Dress Your Loom course, you get paid. There's a commission involved. So friends, we did the information session yesterday, but you still have time. If you are interested in hearing about it, go ahead and email me, chris@actingcreative.net, and type in partner at the on the subject heading. I will send you the recording as well as the form to apply. The form is like 3 questions. It's basically just like, saying your intent. Yes, I would like to be part of this program, and here's why. It's really simple. But the form is due by the end of the day on Sunday. So if you missed all of the kind of lead up, that is not a problem at all. Just drop me an email and let me know that you would like to be part of the team. You want to be part of the squad, the Acting Creative Cheerleading Squad. You want to be a partner? Yeah, you got time. So come on over and email me if you would like to be involved in that. So that's the first thing I wanted to mention that is happening this week. The second thing I wanted to mention is that we are doing a holiday gift buying guide. Now, friends, I know you. You're like, oh, you're making sure everyone else has the best holiday and you're buying sweet gifts for all of the loved ones in your life. And when they ask you, what do you want for the holidays? You're like, oh, no, it's fine. I don't need anything. Or be like, oh, just, whatever. Friends, no, we can do better than this. You deserve nice things. You deserve amazing gifts. even if you buy them for yourself, which is allowed too. So in November, we have an official gift buying guide for the weavers that we love. And for this week, we are highlighting an annual membership to the Acting Creative Insiders. Just imagine, friends, you tell your sweetheart, you know what? I really, really love this weaving thing. I would love to be around more weavers. I'd love to see what they're working on. I would love to get more information so that I can learn faster. I want to have opportunities to work on my stuff in a study hall situation, whatever that is. Friends, ask for an annual membership to the Acting Creative Insiders. There's so much that can come of it. It's really one of those things that it's a really valuable gift. And I'm not saying that, a cashmere sweater is not a valuable gift. I'm not saying that at all. However, just chew on that. The annual memberships are 10% off. It's a perfect gift for all of you. Yes, you, I see you through the screen who's like, no, I just want a candle. A candle's lovely. However, you are allowed to have nice things. You're allowed to ask for nice things. You're allowed to buy yourself nice things, whatever that is. Friends, there we go. That's my pitch. You'll hear it for the next 2 weeks because it's 3 weeks of the gift buying guide. But as I was thinking about the holidays coming up, I just thought, we are not great at asking for what we want and what would be valuable to us. I know you. You're like, oh no, I'm just going to focus on everybody else. And that's fine. But friends, how good does it feel to give someone a gift? Think of that person who's like, oh, she wants something. Great. Okay. How fun to then be the person to give that gift to you. Give them that opportunity, friends. Sue Hansel, she says, that was like romper room. I see you. I didn't mean that to sound threatening. Like, I got my eye on you. That's so funny. Yes. Gemma says she usually gets a gift certificate to the wool mill for her birthday. Oh, great one. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Carol says, my offer to type live for you always stands. Oh, maybe. That would be awesome. Okay, so, hello, first timer. Hello, Ms. Glow Crochet Creations. Gloria, thank you for putting your name there, Gloria. Welcome. Oh, hello, Sky. Sky popped in. Love that. Okay, so, what else do we have to talk about? Are you guys putting in your projects into the comments? Let me know what you're working on. Okay, let's see. Lori says, I'm a Chris cheerleader. I'm down for it. Ooh, we know that. She's like the OG, cheerleader. I am not cool enough to say that, am I? That's not, I am not really, I can't really get away with that. That's not, no. Maureen says, weaving the fringe scarf pattern from the Little Looms Winter 2025 magazine and Hedgehog Fibers sock yarn is so lovely. Wait, Hedgehog Fibers sock yarn? Is that a brand name? I love that fringe scarf pattern. Yes, that sounds incredible. Brittany says, I tried a modern style tapestry. I liked it when it was tensioned, but not when it was off the loom. Oh no. Modern style tapestry. So did things not stay straight and even when it came off, Brittany? Oh, I'm very curious about that. I'm very curious. Lori says, weaving study hall was productive this week. It was a good one this week. We had like 12 people in study hall. It was amazing. It was, Okay, Alex is giving us the lowdown on the hyping. Doesn't show up on all your videos. It doesn't show up live. Okay, but you can see on some of them, you can hype them, right? HYPE, hype. Oh no, Sam, unplanned disassembly of a previous project. That sounds ominous, darling. Unplanned disassembly of a previous project. Yeah, that sounds, Carrie says, I finished making my warp from study hall. Woo! We'll probably dress the loom on Friday evening, but other crafts are calling me to the dining room table. I just hear them going, Carrie, what about us? I get it. I get it. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, yes, study hall. The next one is whatever the fourth Tuesday is at 6 p.m. Yes, that is the next study hall. Speaking of that, friends, let me put this right here for just a moment. Our November Online Weavers Guild is coming up a week from today. A week from today. It's going to be a good one, too. We're going to be discussing legal-ish things. That's how I phrased it. But they're things like if you want to sell your work, like some things to know. And I'm going to try to keep it from not being like the most dry presentation ever in the history of presentations. It could be tricky. However, I promise it'll be informative and hopefully valuable. If anyone has things they want to help with, it's it's good. By the way, today I am enjoying a lovely, what is it? Copper Mountain Oolong from Truly Teas. Lindsay, my girl Lindsay fixed me up. She's I love her. Truly Teas is one of our sponsors for the October Weave Along. She's the best. Okay, what else? Oh, friends. Oh, wait. Okay, there's so many comments. Okay, wait. I'm falling down the job. Lori, I'm falling down the job. Okay, let's see. Oh, see, look, she's so sweet. Instead of giving a thing, give a year-long experience. Amen. You're hired to help with my marketing, Sam. That's... Mm-hmm. Oh, Diana Smith still on the Navajo blanket, but also crocheting toys. That's the word. Toys. That's what it says. Cindy, striped towels on Earl, thinking of Christmas towels for Vernon. Ooh, I love this. I love the theme of Christmas towels today. That's fantastic. Trish, planning a baby blanket for the first grandbaby. Congratulations. That's so exciting. She's cursing the pattern on the table loom. Yeah, we feel you. Ooh, Lori Klein is doing some wandering vines. That's a great pattern, isn't it? I think I saw your images, Lori. It looks fantastic. I think what's so fun is wandering vines is bold. Like there is no denying some wandering vines. That sounds like a quote for something, doesn't it? There's no denying the wandering vines. Carol's doing pinwheels for the elderly neighbors, even more elderly sisters' Christmas at the care home. Aw, I'm not digging them, but it's only one loom out of 3. The rest are tartans. Shocked! The tartan queen right there. Jennifer Fowler's crocheting a sea turtle. Like a 3D? Is that what you mean, Jennifer Fowler? Or is it like a sea turtle on... I guess if it's crochet, that'd be 3D. See, I had to think that through. Pardon me as I think that through. Talking while a camera is running is a unique kind of challenge, if you haven't guessed by now. Liz, hemming towels, and repeat. This is the whole second verse, same as the first. Cindy gives giving Carol a hard time. Yeah. Okay, Connie, this is the question. Carol does on occasion, but her 95%, she's focused. Tartans. And we love that about her. We need someone who's focused on tartans. Someone should be, right? I think so. Christy Lofton weaving the Aurora Earth color combinations from Cotton Clouds. Thank you. The rigid heddle using random stripes based on Fibonacci numbers. Ooh. Okay. Let me just say this, is that I was never going to be a math major, nothing like that. However, I grew up in a household where my dad taught math methods to teachers. He was an education professor before he retired, and he taught math methods. So let's just say that we had math games in our life, and math. How else would you call them? I don't want to say torturous experiences. On occasion, we were like, Dad, what? However, we yes. So I kind of dig some Fibonacci numbers. There's something I like some of the math stuff. That's true. Okay, Brittany said things moved. This is the tapestry project, right? Things moved around when not tensioned. Gonna see if there's a way to block it. It was just for fun mostly, so not a huge loss. But still, that is kind of a learning thing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Carol says, she only does something besides tartans. Only by sad puppy-eyed neighbors' requests do I pry away from tartans. You have to really put on your good, like sad puppy eyes. Like, please, 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 please. That's all right. I want Carol doing tartans. That's what I want. That's I think that's the way to go. Have her do what she loves. That's where we really shine, right? When we're doing what we love. I think so. Gemma's doing a plain weave scarf on my Ridge Heddle as a belated birthday gift for her friend. Nice. Japanese yarn for a Japanese girlfriend. Fun. Still working on those baby blankets. Should be getting closer to starting the next one. Okay, what kind of Japanese yarn are you using, Gemma? That's intriguing. I like it. Brittany says, found some yarn at Michael's. It matches some of my hand spun that I want to do something with, but want to experiment something not quite so precious. Okay, that's smart. It's a test run, right? It's a sample. I like it. That seems very wise. Mm-hmm. Rhonda, you all remind me I need to name my loom. Ooh, I like it. Yes, Jennifer Fowler, amigurumi. Am I butchering that? Someone clarify. Sam says, all my cars have names. My looms sadly are Big Loom and Little Loom. No imagination on my end. I like it. I don't have names for mine either, though. I have floor loom and table loom. Ooh, Brittany asked, is there a way to play with tartan designs before weaving them? I like it. Connie's allergic to any kind of math. Yes, I remember that about you, Connie. That's have to get some treatment for that. That's yeah. Okay, friends. What else do I have to tell you? Oh, thank you. Oh, she gave it phonetically. Rhonda, you're a rock star. Amigurumi. Ami? Is it Ami? Amigurumi? Amigurumi? Oh, yeah. Sue Ann says this too. She says, amigurumi. Yeah, nice. Oh, you guys are rock stars. Thank you so much for helping me with that. Diana Smith. Diana would be the opposite end of Connie. She's like, math, yay! That's fantastic. Okay, friends, before I bring you over to look at the curtain project, which you're supposed to act surprised. Oh, she still has a curtain project on her loom. That's your job. Act surprised, friends. I wanted to remind you or share with you. I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago. Next Thursday, mark your calendars. Next Thursday, you and I are going to celebrate that I've been weaving for 20 years. 20 years, friends. Where did that go? Come on. I have no idea the exact date of my first class. I have no idea. I know it was in the fall of 2005. So as I was looking at the calendar, I thought, you know what? November 20th is a Thursday. We'll celebrate 20 years on the 20th. 20 years. I have no idea what we'll do to celebrate, but we'll find something. We'll get into something, right? 20 years. That's crazy. I started when I was 4, so that's it's not true. Okay. So let me see what I can do to bring you in a little closer. So, friends, just in case you weren't here like a month ago when I started this, I am making curtains. And I've never made curtains before. They are part of a challenge for the Online Weavers Guild. And as the darling Kathy Russ likes to remind me, is that when I set a challenge, I should do the challenge. So, see, I kind of love that the Online Weavers Guild lets me get away with nothing. They're like, and what about you, Chris? Okay, all right, okay, I got it. So yes, the challenge for this quarter for the Online Weavers Guild is to create an item that you've always wanted to, but never have. And I have always wanted to make curtains. I think it was Connie who was talking about curtains many moons ago, and it reminded me that I've always wanted to make curtains. So it was on the brain. It was fresh on the brain. I thought, this is my time. This is my time. I'm going to make curtains. Plus, because we had the Online Weavers Guild, What's the word? October weave along. That's the word. And the theme was lace. I thought, well, that seems like kismet. I'm going to do some lace in a fabric for curtains for the challenge. That seems like all the stars and moons aligned for this project right here. Now, let me tell you a couple things. First of all, I just put on some yardage. We have multiple windows in the basement. That's where the curtains are going to go. I don't know how far it's going to take me. I think technically there's 4 windows, and they're like short squat windows. They're 3 feet tall, maybe 36 inches tall. So not real tiny, but they're, anyways, we have 4 of them. I don't think there's enough fabric on here to do all 4. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I'll do the one in my room and I'll figure out something else for the others. I mean, they have curtains on them, but they're very old and they're starting to fall apart. And you know how that happens over time. So I decided I'm going to make the curtains. I just put on some yardage. I spread things out a lot because I want it to be very kind of loosey-goosey, very drapey, if you will. I'm using an 8/4 cotton, using these little nuggets right there. It's my favorite. And I have them spaced at 8 ends per inch. However, caveat, asterisk, because I am doing a Danish medallion hand manipulated lace, I have done a set of 8 warp yarns, and then I've skipped a dent, and then a set of 8 warp yarns and skipped a dent. I'll bring you in really close so you can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. So can you see this then? I did a set of 8, and then I left a space here because as I am making the actual medallions, that's where I have to get my little crochet hook in there to catch it, to make the little medallion piece. So if you can imagine, to set it at 8 ends per inch is pretty far apart to start with. Plus I've got space in there. So I am also, when I go to tighten up the weft yarns, barely touching it. I mean, I'm kind of just using the weight of the beater bar to kind of put it in place. There's no squeezing, smashing. I'm not putting any kind of weight into it because I want it to be loose. I want it ultimately to be airy, as curtains might be. So here's been my kind of sequence for the kind of as I'm putting in the weft yarns, is that I'll do 5 inches of just a solid, this section right here of plain weave. By the way, it's all plain weave. To do Danish medallions, plain weave, easy, straight draw, no big whoop. So I do about 5 inches of this kind of just plain weave section, and then I do 5 rows of the Danish medallions. And turns out the height of each one is about 1 inch. So it's about a 1-to-1 relationship as I go through it. So that is the curtain plan. Now, what's interesting is that I think it was Liz who asked if I was going to plan on doing any kind of wet finishing. If I do, it'll have to be like very, very gentle, very, very gentle. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about the whole wet finishing. There's just a lot of space in there, and I don't want it to be like shoop, and all of a sudden I went from having lacy curtains to, like a hot pad. I don't want that to happen. So we'll see. I'm going to make a judgment call when I get to the end. Here's the other interesting question that one of you asked, which I thought was brilliant. They asked, how was I going to hang them? Do I hang them like this so the rows go this way, or do I turn it on its side and hang it the other way? Isn't that a cool idea? I don't quite know that it's like, if I did it this way, I don't think it's really going to quite cover the window. I don't think I didn't quite plan for it that way. I planned to have the what's called the sleeve for the rod at the top, and then have it kind of fall this way. We'll see. There's a lot of questions. So if you have opinions, if you have 2 cents, chime in and let me know. Lori, if you love Danish medallions, like and subscribe. Even if you don't, friends, that'd be love. That'd be lovely. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Carol says it could be curtains to handkerchiefs. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So let me do some so that you can see what this looks like. All right. So as you are doing Days Medallions, by the way, check it out. Do you see I'm using my fancy little surf shuttle from Fiber Artist Supply. Oh, I don't think I have their wait, hold please. Oh, I do. Oh, look, I still have the little QR code for Fiber Artist Supply. Fun. Okay, so Timothy Hale was on a couple weeks ago, 2, 3 weeks ago, and talking about his brand new surf shuttle. Friends, this is his answer to a cross between a stick shuttle and a boat shuttle. It's so fun. It is so fun and not crazy expensive, truly. So this has been a great application for this. It's just been a lot of fun. So let me show you what happens. So here is the idea. I'll get close to set the scene. So the idea is that we're going to make these little outlines for each medallion. So you have to have a bottom of the outline, and then for me in this case, I'm doing 8 very loose rows of the weft yarn. Which is just this kind of pale blue right there weft for it. And then that's when you come in with your stick shuttle that has to kind of manipulate, and you're going to make the little medallion, those little ovals. So hopefully that kind of sets the scene. Let me show you what that looks like. Here we go. You can see that, right? Okay, so here we go. By the way, you do Danish medallions with an open shed. You don't do it with closed. You have to have everybody open. But straight draw, every other, all good. So I'm gonna take my stick shuttle. I'm gonna pull it through. Here's where having that break that I skipped a dent helps, because I can identify easily where I need to go. So this is my first little grouping right there. I'm gonna come around. By the way, I am just leaving big old loops here on the end. Yeah, we'll see. If it's a pain in the butt, I could anchor them down when I could take another something and anchor it. But for now, it's fine. The whole thing is so loosey-goosey. I'm not too worried about all that. All right, so bring it through. Let me grab my crochet hook. Yep. So the idea then is that I want to attach this top part of the oval to the bottom part of the oval. That's kind of the idea. We're going to cinch it into place. So I'm going to come down below here. You can't see it really closely. I've got a really good episode, friends, if you are curious, where I really zoom in close. But you basically then make a loop, bring it up like this, and take your stick shuttle, take it right through like that. And then you've got that's where your little cinch happens. See the, oh, can you see that? There we go. That's what we just did, right there, the little piece. And I'm guessing you can kind of make it as tight or as loose and casual as you want. But then, go through the next one. Now, here's what's interesting. As I was planning for this project, I originally thought that I was going to use a smaller yarn, because I was thinking, oh, if I want it to be, lightweight, kind of lacy, I need a small yarn for that. And then I realized how long it was going to take me. I was like, oh, wait, but if I use an 8-2, that's going to be twice as many per, to thread the whole thing, to do each little medallion. I was like, oh, no, thank you, friends. I am just going to take my big old chunky 8-4, and I am going to run with it from there, because it's hand manipulated. So it's slower anyways. And I was like, well, we need to finish this before we need to finish this in the next 10 years. That needs to be the thing. And what's interesting is that I didn't know how I would like this, having all the, stop and move things around by hand, because me, I'm typically just a get in there and make some fabric kind of girl. And I gotta say, I really enjoy it. There's something really meditative about it. And I think it harkens back to my cross stitch days. I loved me some cross stitch. And I think it's just that there's something about that kind of stop, move the yarns around. Yeah, lean in. Anyway, so yes. So that is, see it? We just did that. So nice. Isn't that fun? It's been really fun. If you guys haven't had a chance to try Danish medallions or some kind of hand manipulated lace. I enjoy it. I realize it's not gonna be for everybody, but yeah. Yeah, see, Jennifer found that's brilliant. She says it looks so fancy, but so simple. It really is. There's really not much to it. Oh, Brittany says I'm gonna spoil those windows with such pretty curtains. Maybe. That's okay. Pardon me. That's okay. Let's see. Carol says, and that's just the kind of methodical, labor-intensive, hyper-focused project I would expect of the locked in for the winter darkness Danes. She's like, nice, but hard pass. No, not for me. I get it. Not for everybody. Rhonda, are the medallions only at the bottom of the curtains? No, they'll be sprinkled throughout the whole thing. I'm not even. That's a good question though, Rhonda. I am gonna just every 5 inches. That's how I'm doing it, and we'll see. We'll see. It'll be very curious. I can't wait to unroll the whole thing with you guys and to be like, okay, now how do I do this? Because I planned up to a certain point, and then I was like, I don't know what happens then. I don't know. Yeah. Jennifer says that'd be pretty on a skirt. Oh, that's a good thought. I like that. I like that. Oh yeah. Oh, Carol got a surf shuttle for Warp Chicken and the tiny shed you end up with. It's very fun, you guys. I think, I don't know, this size. This is the medium size. I think it's like $20. It's not. Yeah. Lori Klein is all for one window or cutting. It's supposed to be multiple windows. We'll see, Lori. I don't know. This it all makes me a little nervous. We'll see. New things should make you nervous. Carrie asked says instead of wet finishing, how about just hovering a steam iron over it? Oh, you are brilliant. Carrie, you are brilliant. That is so smart. Steam iron. Wow. You guys, I learn something new every stinking time I'm with you. It's amazing. That is amazing. Yes. Suanne says, advise gentle wet finishing because someday you will need to wash those curtains. Also, lace looks so much better after wet finishing. Okay. It's what makes the lace curves happen. All right. Thank you. I like all the opinions. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, friends. Man, you guys had good thoughts today. You always do. You always have good thoughts. All right, kids. What else? Oh, this week on Handwoven Experience, I talked about the 5 things you must know before you try weaving. And in the episode, I asked if there are things that I missed, and you guys had some good suggestions. Really good. Things about like now is the perfect time to try weaving, because we have access to so much. If you have a computer, you have everything you need to be a weaver. Amazing. See, love that. Also, there's another one about sampling. Sampling is your friend. And another one about the cross is important. You will enjoy all the things more if you can keep track of the cross, that's a very good tip that you would not even know walking into a weaving class. Okay. What else? We mentioned the Acting Creative community. 2 years. Woo! 2 years. May we have many, many, many more. Such a lovely group. Really, honestly, there's just good vibes. Have you ever been in that kind of group? You're like, yeah, good juju. It's good. Yeah. Good vibes in the Acting Creative community for sure. Let us not forget that, we had study hall last Tuesday, so we'll have another study hall in 2 Tuesday on the second and fourth Tuesdays. That's where we have it for now. Study hall coming up. Next Thursday is the Online Weavers Guild meeting, which is amazing. And friends, there's also, we sprinkle in fabulous things like Tip Tuesday, which always has weaving tips, tricks, things like, sometimes it's like I try to do 1 week that's all about a single pattern. Here's your recipe for the pattern. That's basically how I approach it. And then the other one is a little more kind of like a strategy, could be just kind of things to think about as you're approaching your weaving projects and how you are as a weaver. So, but I try to make sure that they're like packed full of helpful little tidbits just for you. And then lastly, friends, don't forget we have a hopefully entertaining and informative love note that comes out every Wednesday just for you. So be sure to join the email list and you can hear from me. And I always include links to all of the free stuff that's happening so that you have that right at your fingertips. Also, just as a thought for this week, don't forget to email me if you want to be part of the partner program. I will send you the link to watch the information session that just happened last night. And was that last night? Yesterday afternoon. That's when it was. And the application to apply. If you are like, oh, I love Chris. I love all of acting creative. I love weaving. I like talking about all those things, and I would like to get paid for it. Great. Friend, apply. Apply to be a partner as part of the partner program. Gosh, did we make it through the whole list? Let me go through all of the things. I think we did it. I think we did it. Okay, friends. Next week, 20 years. 20 years. Be sure you're here. Mark your calendar. Tell your friends. Invite everyone to come party with us. We'll do 20 years. 20 years next Thursday. In the meantime, you know what your homework is, right? Do something creative just for you. Just for you, friends, not for anybody else. It's you are allowed. You are allowed to listen to that little voice that says, do the green one. Or whatever it is. Whatever little creative moment you want to have. Let's you're allowed to do that. So find a little time this week to be creative just for you. That's all I got. You guys, this was amazing and so much fun. Thank you for all of the advice and inspiration. You guys, this means so much to show up every Thursday with you. And I'm very, very grateful and very humbled. All right, that's all I got, friends. Have a wonderful, amazing week. And of course, say it with me. Happy weaving.